back. Today we're gonna do a little book themed vlog. Behind me, you can kind of see I have a whole bunch of books out on this chair, and I've got a really messy looking bookshelf over here. And that is because I just filmed a TikTok where I like stacked all of the books that I haven't read up and did a video having to do with that, and now I just have a shit ton of books just like out and away from their homes. And honestly, I have too many books for the amount of bookshelves that I have. I only have 2, maybe 3 bookshelves if I steal my boyfriend's, which I'm probably going to, because they're just like, it's out of control. It's out of control. I need to stop buying books, or I need to get a new bookshelf. So today, I think I'm gonna rearrange my books a little bit. I'm probably gonna do some reading. And yeah, so let's do it. Let's get into it. If anyone is wondering where Freya is, she is, oh, pissing outside. Love this for her. She's so stinking cute, even when she's peeing. Anyways, all right, here is the bookshelf situation. So obviously at the top we have Akatar, the Atlas 6 series. This book, honestly, I might get rid of. I started it. I DNF'd this book. I thought it was kind of boring. Maybe just the beginning was too slow and didn't pick up for me, so would you look at that? I've already gotten rid of 1 book. House of my own. Got the, what is this called? The Bargainer series, I think. This is like a YA fantasy series. It's actually pretty good. There's a little love triangle action in it when you get to the 2nd book. And I don't know, I really liked it, so I'm gonna keep it. I just have a random painting that I did also on my bookshelf because I have nowhere else to put it. It's another thing that I do is I paint and then I have nowhere to put them. As we can tell, I've been reading the Plated Prisoner series. I'm on book 5 right now, which is why it's not here, and I have not purchased book 6 yet, which I think is the last book. We got our Red Rising, Dark Shade of Magic series, or whatever it's called. Light Lark. The beginning of the Shatter Me series that I got at Goodwill, but I never started. Like, I think I got them like over 2 years ago and I've never started them. I've read all of these books over here, which is cool. There's really no rhyme or reason to my bookshelf. I was just putting shit together. Like, obviously series stay together, what and whatnot, but it's just kind of a mess. Like, especially when you get down to the bottom because the shelves are bigger. This is a huge mess because I took out a whole bunch of books. And the bottom is just sad. All of these books in the front are books that people have lent me that I didn't like, that I need to return back to them. But I feel really bad about that. Alright, y'all. It is the next day because, well, after I filmed that first clip yesterday, I actually just went to the gym. And then I just did not have time for the rest of the day because I had other shit to do. And yeah, so we're picking back up where I left off yesterday, except I've already emptied my bookshelf, and it's just making me realize how many books I have, which is a lot. This is not even all of them. It's taken off the shelf. It looks insane. Freya is being my little helper today. Aren't you, Freya? Aren't you a good girl? Yeah. Good girl. Love you. Love you. Boop. She's like, leave me alone. No, you love me. I know you do. I just did this bookshelf. So I put most of my thrillers and stuff at the top. This probably should be moved to over here. This also made me realize that I really don't have that many thrillers. Like, I have these ones up here, and I think maybe a couple, like this and this. And then the rest are, all of my Carl Hiaasen books are together. I've read so many Carl Hiaasen books, it's ridiculous. I put mainly like my classic books right here. Just random books I didn't really have a place for. I guess these are kind of like a mystery thriller-ish book, but it's like a YA. Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, whatever. All of my like bright colored romance books, except for freaking Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I haven't even read that yet. I just found it at Goodwill and I've heard so many good things about it, so I got it. And it's just been sitting on my shelf for like a year probably. I just haven't like felt like picking it up. And then up here I just have a few more romance books, 2 Alice Hoffman books, more romance. And then up here, these are just a random assortment of books that are the right size to fit in between these slats. And so the bad thing about this DIY that I saw on TikTok, it's like 2 bamboo dish racks. The bad thing about it is that the spokes, I don't even know what those would be, what those are called, aren't long enough. So over time, your books kind of start to droop down. And when I had them flipped out with the titles, they were drooping down, and because the spine is heavier than the end, they were just falling out all the time. So I had to flip them all around so it just looks like that. It does look better with the titles facing out, but unfortunately I can't do it like that anymore. But it was a super easy DIY. I literally ordered those off Amazon and then put them up with command hooks. And it took me no time at all. Right, Freya? Anyways, so now it's time to put all of the books back into my bookshelf in some sort of order. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's flip this around. I'm thinking Sarah J. Maas up top. Sarah J. Maas and maybe Rebecca Yarros, right up top, right? My big fantasy series that I've read. Plated Prisoner series probably over here. Other big fantasy series that I like. Random standalones or duologies over here. And then I'm gonna try to put on the bottom 2 shelves all of the books that I haven't read so that they're kind of separated. But I have a feeling that the books that I have read might bleed over to that. I also cleared off a shelf on my bar cart that I could put the books that I like want to read next right there so that I don't have to take them off my bookshelf and leave like a big open space for them. So probably books that are gonna go over there. It's gonna be, I really want to read Rose and Chains, the books that I just got. I need to read the 5th book of the Plated Prisoner series next. Put those over there for right now. What else? It's kind of summer and I haven't really read any summer romances yet. I don't know if this is a summer romance, but I know it's gonna be a romance and I love Emily Henry. I haven't read this one yet. It's been sitting on my shelf for, I think I bought it like the week it came out and I just haven't picked it up yet. So summer's almost over, so I gotta read one. Don't worry, I'll fix that later. And I think, I don't know. Do I want to put Throne of the Fallen up there or do I want to do Ninth House? I don't know. I just bought both of these books, so maybe I should do a book that I bought a bit ago and that I haven't finished yet. Let's go with something crazy. I like how I just randomly have Pride and Prejudice in here. I just bought it one day because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read a classic. Bullshit, I'm not. I'm gonna put this one. I started it with my boyfriend and then we never finished it. So I'm gonna put this one over here and maybe I will actually read it. All right, so that's 4 books that I can read next. Those are on my TBR now. My TBR shelf. All right, let's get to reorganizing, shall we? I'm gonna listen to some true crime. I've been listening to what is this fucking podcast called? I've been listening to this podcast called Seriously. It's the episode about the college kids in Idaho got murdered. Because they just like released the gag order on all of the evidence and trial and all of that stuff. So all the podcasts are doing episodes on it. And they just released a documentary on Prime about it. It's a really crazy case actually. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be listening to while I organize my bookshelf.
I want to talk to you because I've talked to you about them before.
side note, this series, this Woven Kingdom, does anyone know when the 4th book is coming out? Because I really need it to. I tore through the series in like 48 hours maybe. I'm obsessed with it and I think it's beautiful. And also this author, Tahira Mafi, I'm butchered her name for sure, is married to Ransom Riggs, the guy who wrote the Peculiar Children book that was turned into a movie done by Tim Burton, whatever. He actually went to the high school that I went to. And they're married, and I think that's so cute. They're like a little writer couple. Okay, whatever. Back to the time lapse of me organizing the bookshelf. Here is the final product for now. So up top, like I said, I put all my Sarah J Maas books. This does really bother me that I bought these two in the old covers that they don't sell anymore, and that when I went back to buy Assassin's Blade, it's in the new one. The rest I listened to on audiobooks, so I never bought the actual books of, but I will eventually when I have more space. I put the Darker Shade of Magic series next to it, Empyrean series, this Woven Kingdom, Bargainer, Frostblood, Dance of Thieves. Highly recommend this duology. The world building in it is awesome, and honestly, the romance in it is amazing and some of my favorite romance in fantasy books in general. Got my Atlas 6 series, which holds a special place in my heart. I love a Dark Academia fantasy series. Light Lark, whatever, Starling House. This book was really good. It was pretty short, but it's really good, and it's really a cool concept, so I recommend checking that out. This is just like my book journal, so I put all the books that I've read in here, and then I'll have a little review for it. Like this one, this book, You Made a Fool of Death. With Your Beauty, I gave it 5 stars and wrote a little review to it. Blah blah blah. Got some more fantasy books, some Holly Black, Serpent and the Wings of Night, Haunting and Hunting Adeline, which, yikes, but I read them. Some more fantasy stuff, Red Rising, blah blah blah, Kiss of the Basilisk, some God of whatever, Legacy of the Gods series, I think that's what it's called. Yes, Legacy of the Gods by Rena Kent. I got another one that I haven't read yet in this series. That is on my TBR shelf now. Read this whole stack. Read this whole stack. Read this. I'm actually currently reading this. I'm almost done with it. Probably read that in a second, actually. This whole bottom shelf is books that I haven't read yet. And then I did add one more book to my TBR section, which is God of War, because honestly these books are, even though they're kind of thick, I blow through them because the writing's not anything special and the story's not anything special, but they are enjoyable for me. And then of course the ones I already showed you. And that is that for now. I'm gonna sit down and read a little bit, and then one of my friends is actually gonna come pick me up and we're gonna go to a little farm stand. So honestly, I might take y'all with me for another little like day in my life kinda. I'm gonna read though. Wait, they're grapes. Look how cute that is.
Cool. We're definitely not ready yet, but
No, definitely not. But
look
it's still
around at
really
the flowers
pretty.
a little bit, do you?
Yeah, I'm down. It's so cute.
All the bees.
We're having a good time.
God.
More little pan.
Oh, so itchy.
Beautiful. Okay, hi, happy Friday! I'm just gonna continue this vlog on to the next day because I'm meeting my friend to hit up a couple thrift stores, and I thought I would take you along with me. I'm like actually pretty excited. We're at this place called Mexicali Blues First, which is not technically a thrift store, but they have really cool jewelry and clothes, and it's kind of like a boho vibe type situation. I really like this store. I've never been to this location before though. And then we're gonna go to Goodwill, Salvation Army, and then another thrift store that's more like a local, like small business thrift store, which one of our other friends went to earlier this week and I guess found some really good stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh, last night I finished The Nightshade God, which is the book that I'm currently reading, and I literally cried my eyes out, like full like chest sobbing, like couldn't even see the words on the page. I was crying so hard. So if you guys read that trilogy, just be prepared for the ending of the third book. That's all I have to say. Just be prepared because your heart will be ripped out of your chest. That's just like, that's life, okay? It broke me, honestly. I'm still thinking about it a little bit and I'm still kind of sad. I mean, it was like a happy ending at the end, but goddamn, like, did we really have to be traumatized to get there? I don't know, man. God, backing out of here is gonna be a little bitch, isn't it? Also, random side note, I got hair oil yesterday at that farm stand I went to, and I used it. It's like a scalp and hair oil, so it's like rosemary, castor oil, jojoba, all the oils. Put it on my scalp last night after I got out of the shower, and this morning I have patches of my hair that feel greasier than the rest of my hair. So I think I used too much. Or I need to put it in my hair when it's dirty for like a day and just do like a slick back look and then wash it out the next day. I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't know, I'm probably gonna cut most of this clip, but bye! I'll talk to you later. Hopefully I'm not like a little bitch and will actually whip my camera out and film a little bit when we're in the stores. I don't know, that's a thumbnail. Alright, before I end off this vlog, first of all, apologize for the mess, the general mess in the background, and if you hear any weird licking noises, my dog is on the bed behind me. I just wanted to show y'all what I got at that little farm stand I went to, and when I went thrifting, because I kind of showed little clips of that, or talked about it. I just want to show you my haul. So first, that farm stand was so cute. I don't know why I didn't get any footage of it. I was just like kind of nervous in case, because it was literally in front of their house. I was just nervous in case the lady came out and started talking to us. So there's that, but she had so many cute stuff. She had candles, she had little plants for sale, she had soaps, she had jewelry, like so many things. I got one of the candles. Looks like this, if it would focus. There we go. It is Moonlit Waters, and the whole thing is called Tailor Made Farms. I've already burnt some of it. It smells so good. I wish you could smell things through cameras. Unfortunately, you can't. I also got some paw balm for my dog. Focus, please. There we go. I got some paw balm for my dog. It has coconut oil, olive oil, shea butter, and bee wax, and I've already put it on the bottom of her paws, and she hasn't like tried to lick it or eat it or anything, and she doesn't seem to mind it at all, and it's making, it doesn't smell like anything. It's making her, like, the bottom of her paws a little more moisturized, because during the summer I feel like they get kind of dry and cracked just because the ground is so warm. Like, even though I try really hard not to walk her on asphalt, or like I wait until it's cooled down to take her for walks, but it still happens. It's summer. Like, I'm trying my best. I also got this barbecue dry rub from her that my boyfriend put on pulled pork that he slow cooked yesterday, and we tried it last night, and it's so good. I was like, what the hell? They have just dry rub, so I got it. It's garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, smoked paprika, ground mustard, salt, black pepper, and brown sugar. Really, really good on pulled pork. Oh, my last thing I got from the farm stand, I'm using right now, because it was this bookmark. It's a cyanotype bookmark. There's like some little leaves on it. I thought it was so cute, and it was like $1. And I don't have a bookmark that I use religiously. I just use like whatever's around. So I got that to put in my book, which is so cute. Okay, so let's go into thrifting. This tank top that I'm wearing, I thrifted at Salvation Army, and it's so cute. I don't need to wear a bra with it, which I love. It's like tight and stretchy, super buttery soft. Huge fan. I have to stand up for this part probably. I also thrifted these pants. They're like cargo pants, super cute. They fit pretty low-waisted and they're a little oversized on me, which I'm a big fan of. These were like $3.50. I also picked up this pair of jeans. They're LL Bean jeans. Hello? There we go. They're LL Bean jeans, which are super good quality. They're like the stiff denim, and they fit me like a freaking glove. I don't feel like trying them on right now. But trust me, when I tell you they fit me like a glove, like I've never found a pair of jeans thrifted that fit me this well. It's like, I walked out of the dressing room, my friend was like, you have to get those. Those are amazing. So I did. I also got this skirt. I didn't thrift it. It was the first store I went to, Mexicali Blues. It has shorts underneath that match the pattern of the skirt. So it's like, if it comes up a little bit, it's not just like black shorts. And it's super lightweight and flowy. And I feel like I'm ready to go play tennis or do ballet in this outfit. I say, all right, thank you so much for watching. That is it for this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and have a great rest of your day.